Question, Father. What advice you have for the young people? Get married while you're still young. Because when you grow older, you become wiser. And a wise person will get married.
As I watched this video that's going viral, and I want to quickly comment on it before I forget. And it's kind of funny, but it's kind of true. So listen to the wise words of the monkey, so you could hear what it's saying.
Question, Father. What advice you have for the young people? Get married while you're still young. Because when you grow older, you become wiser. And a wise person will get married.
As a matter of fact, the older I get, the wiser we all get. And the one thing that is very consistent that we can all agree on right now in 2026 is that men do not get any measurable value out of marriage. Any man that gets married doesn't have anything to benefit from a marriage, because you can get the exact same benefits without getting married. You could have a child, you could get sex, you could have a partner, you could have whatever you want, you could get all that without getting married. The question is, why should a man get married in 2026? And I think that considering the way society is going right now, the case for marriage for men, for successful men, is getting weaker and weaker as time goes by. Because we are having more and more radical women that keep pushing men to the limit. We're having more and more radical laws that keeps emasculating men. And at the end of the day, men don't see any value in getting married. Because if you get married, it's one thing. If you want to get a divorce, they try to penalize the man. And 9 out of 10 times, going by court cases, men stand to lose way more than women when it comes to getting a divorce. Why? Because men spend most of their time working. You know, you see a couple married for 15, 20 years. The man has been working all his life. When they go through a divorce, they will be like, well, he was never around, so he cannot have the kids. Then the woman will have the kids, you know. So those are the things that men see and are beginning to get wise and decide, you know what, there's no point to get married. Because if we get married and it doesn't work out, I still stand to lose, you know. And financially, then after doing all that, you are still required to pay child support to the woman and then pay alimony. And you have no oversight on how that money is being spent. So my point I'm making is, the older you get, the wiser you get. There are things that just fall in place naturally, and you start asking yourself, is this worth it? Is marriage worth it? That's my question. Is marriage worth it for anybody? Is marriage worth it for a high-value, successful African man? Is it worth it? You know, it's worth it in a context where we have African values, or where we have traditional values where women are humble, are loyal, are virgins, low body count, and they have what men value. But in a society where it's capitalist, where everybody goes for the jugular, where we say, if you sleep, you are gone. The question is marriage valuable for men nowadays? And my answer is, think twice.